Hello, greetings, my lovely friends. Wowie zowie, I see all these comments flying in. Well, that's exciting. Thanks for being here. Welcome. And we are live coming to you from sunny San Diego. I'm just trying to adjust my mic so you don't see a whole part of it there, but that doesn't matter. That's not to worry. So, hi, greetings. Good to see you here. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen in a moment, and I've got some slides to teach you some wonderful stats and facts, and just had Facebook's Q2 2017 earnings call yesterday, so I've got a few nuggets to share from that, things that you should be paying attention to as a business person. And then I'm also going to walk you through a demo of a wonderful video creation tool called Wave Video App. Okay, so with that, let's do this. I'm going to go like that. Share that. Yep, that works like that. Now then, I think I need to place my video down the bottom. Yeah, I'm going to go like this. I'll share my screen. I need to move myself down there, right? There you go. Mari on top of Mari. Greetings and welcome. We are going to talk about creation. So there's a 3-part series that I'm doing together with a Wave Video App. And this part 1 is called Getting Started. It's really getting started. Now, many of you might be already super advanced, maybe using other tools, or perhaps you're really kind of stuck and you don't know where to start. So I know we have a vast range of folks tuning in, and wherever you're at, it's just fine. This is going to be a lot of fun and a lot of value for you. So super appreciate you tuning in. I'm just looking over at my other screen there. I got another big monitor to make sure we're coming through loud and clear. Make sure... Yep, and we'll always make sure the audio's doing well and stuff like that. Coming through loud and clear. See that? Boom, shakalaka. I love it. Here we go. All right, why video on Facebook? Actually, when I'm doing this, I'm going to go back to my little guy here, and I put myself up there now, so I'm not on top of the visuals. I designed the slides purposely like that. Why video on Facebook? All right, I might be preaching to the choir, as many of you are already fully sold on video. You know you should be doing it, but maybe you need a little bit more insights into what's possible. So Facebook is definitely putting huge emphasis on video. Again, you probably already know that. But what is happening very, very soon, actually, they've been saying the end of summer. It's supposed to be the beginning of summer. Here we are, midsummer. But toward the end of summer, Facebook's going to be bringing out about a dozen made for television production quality, professional. They've paid apparently up to $3 million an episode for some of these shows. It's quite extraordinary. I'm looking forward to seeing what they come out with. They're basically going to be competing with likes of Amazon Prime, Hulu, Netflix, YouTube, so it's really interesting to see where all this is going. Facebook really wants to be, your choice for television in the coming years, months and years. And so for you as a business person, a marketer, potential advertiser, what is coming slowly on the call yesterday, the Q2 earnings call, Sheryl Sandberg, the COO, and Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook, both reiterated a few times that they're not in any hurry to really push out. Two main things was messenger ads was talked a lot about, as well as mid-roll, or something they're called ad breaks or mid-roll. And that is when you're watching a video and all of a sudden an ad comes in. That's what Facebook's testing slowly. And we'll see, because as you know, with television, when you're watching maybe a 50-minute episode, you're going to be, as it's like, it's 18 minutes. So what you can do is have your own show, right? You can go live, you can create video. A big part of what we're going to talk today of how to create videos using the Wave Video app that can obviously be used as uploaded video, okay? And or you could broadcast those videos using live tools, if you wanted to. Now then, the rise of mobile. Over half of video content is viewed on mobile. Oh, what's another stat? I don't think I have these on the slides, but some 40%, over 40% of video views come from shares. So that's the magic right there. If you've ever seen any of my presentations before, I always talk about the importance of creating content that's highly shareable, it's valuable, or it's funny, it's entertaining, it's educational, it's on point, if you will, it's relevant, it's timely, and people are like, oh, that's really great. My audience would like that, and they hit share. Or as Facebook's called it for a long time, is thumb stopping, giving so many users access on their mobile device, right? So, folks, if you've just joined us, this is Mari Smith coming to you live from sunny San Diego. And I will happily answer your questions towards the end here. I have quite a bit to cover here. Oh, I just saw a comment there. Yeah, Grace makes a comment about the mid-video ads. I know it's going to take a while for all of us to even remotely get used to ads in the middle of videos on Facebook. We're kind of used to it on television, but we'll see. So onwards we go with the rest of the slides here. What else do I have for you? So video stats and facts. Now then, watch this. Anybody here who does presentations, if you create PowerPoint or Keynote, notice what I've done here. I have a slide for you. Now, obviously, there's animation because I've kept myself picture in picture with my video camera up in the top right. But I also have a looping video on screen, just a real simple one. It's just somebody with blue nail polish, kind of Facebook blue, and she's going through a phone. I got my little logo up here, and then I have it comes in, it says video stats. So because movement catches the eye, visuals catch the eye, I love to do just little short videos for embedding into slides. And this is one I made in the Wave app, and you'll see how to do that momentarily. So, of course, 90% of information is transmitted to the brain is visual. You know how that saying, a picture it says 1,000 words? Well, maybe even a video says 1,000,000 words. Visuals are processed 60,000 times faster in the brain than text. Quite extraordinary. And this is another amazing stat. I've seen many, many stats out there like this. This is specific to executives, a stat by Forbes. Excuse me. That 59% of executives would rather watch video than read text. You know, it's funny. I do believe that there's kind of two camps of folks out there, right? I don't know where you guys lie. Feel free to pop a comment below and let me know. If you were given the choice, right? Let's say it was kind of side by side, or it was like a video at the top and then kind of the highlights down below. Would your preference as a brain be to skip the video or maybe like let it play but still read the bullets? I know for me, I'm a skimmer. I like to read bullets, but then I also like to play a video. So given the choice, I'd probably go with the text. So I think it's always interesting. Like first, I mean, and I like video in my feed because it catches the eye, it stops the thumb. But it's just always interesting. Pop your answers below. I'm going to read them after, and I'm just curious to see, what you guys are saying. Yeah, some of you are saying I do both. I do both depending. It depends. Exactly. If it's a long, right? If it's like a 15-minute video, or you can take like 60 seconds to skim the highlights. It's about time too, right? But convenience. So we'll talk about that in a moment here too, about length of video. It's really important to think about length. This is a second slide. I did the same video on it, but I got two more bullets here for you and two more stats. I thought this was fabulous. Unruly, I think they're, I don't know what they are. They're a video company, a video agency. Stats and metrics. Enjoyment of video ads increases purchase intent by 97%. I love that. Can you believe that? Holy moly. Purchase intent by 97% and brand association by more than 100%, 139%. That's amazing. That's an argument right there, that one bullet alone to do more video. But watch this in contrast. Our friends at Buffer, 43% of marketers said that they'd create more video content if there were no obstacles like time, resources, and budget. That's the thing that holds all of us back from creating more video content, from doing more lives, all kinds of just issues of thinking about, well, time, I have to get it right. What about branding, logos, colors? What am I going to say? It's just easier to write a blog post. That's what we've been doing for years. But the good news is with this really cool video app, Wave, I'm going to show you how super duper easy, unbelievably easy and quick it is to create beautiful videos with professional quality. So what do we have for you here? A stat by Zuck yesterday. Now then, some of you might have already tuned into the Q2 earnings call. I love listening into it. They have their prepared remarks, very short, maybe takes up about 15, 20 minutes max between Zuck, Cheryl, and then Dave Werner, the CFO. And then they get into the Q&A, and I always love the Q&A because you learn a lot from what's happening there. Excuse me. And there was a lot of questions about monetizing Messenger and about putting ads in Messenger and, how the users would get used to that, how they would respond. And Zuck really emphasized that video would be a much bigger driver. He said of what we'll do, and he was specifically talking about, revenue generation, monetization, and really just their focus. Because as I've said, or many of you know, that for the past year, Facebook has been saying that they're going to, quote, run out of ad inventory in the news feed now. This is summer of this year. So they're looking for more ways to create spaces for ads, and one way is video, and they have a dedicated video news feed, and then they can put video ads, and then the ad breaks, and then Messenger and WhatsApp are down the road a bit. Let's talk about some tips for Facebook and Instagram. And Instagram, I want you to really be thinking anytime you're creating video, if you're planning to put some budget behind it and promote it, then it's best to create for both. So what that means is you're going to optimize for mobile, because of course Instagram is mobile only. I mean, I know you can look at it and interact with it on desktop, but most people are going to just interact with the mobile app, right? And so Facebook is recommending, they updated their ad creative not long ago, that you want to create videos that are square and portrait. Okay, so that's full, tall, right? And square are both awesome for mobile, for both Facebook and Instagram. There are studies out there that show that square actually performs better. This stat I got from Laundry Service, they're an agency. People are 67% more likely to watch a square video to completion than they are to watch a horizontal one, which I thought was amazing. Now, it actually takes up more screen space. This is a little example, the screenshot here. I popped this in here. This guy, he has, I'm forgetting his name right now, but hello to you, Mr. iPhone Photography School. And you can see the little sponsored label there. And I have been really impressed, at least I think you can. Oh, my camera's over the top of it. Let me move it. Move my camera. That should be better. I really like this guy. He does the square, and he does his own style of captions where it's just kind of a gray transparent background, and then the white, the big font. Really nicely done. And he gives like 15-minute, which is flying in the face of short, right? Facebook says short for ads, but you can experiment, and if you want to do longer. Now, obviously, he's done some editing, but this is talking to camera. It's not quite the same as creating a video with an app we're going to talk about today. But anyway, I thought he was a great example to use. I like him. Let's see. Now then, move my camera back over here. A lovely quote by Cheryl yesterday. She is absolutely recommending that we focus on short form snackable content. I love that word, snackable. It's very Snapchat-esque, isn't it? 6, 7 seconds, maybe 10 seconds, 15 at the most. But interestingly enough, on yesterday's call, Cheryl gave an example of Tropicana, and she said that they tested 6-second versus 15-second videos, and the 6-second videos won out. They did better. I just grabbed some screenshots of their videos. This is on Tropicana's video tab on their Facebook page, and look at these lengths of these videos: 16 seconds, 11, 6. There's the 6 one. 16, 7. Now, I see some of them are from last year, quite a lot of them from last year with over 1 million views. I can tell the ones they put budget behind because they got over 1 million views. Otherwise, they're in the kind of the tens or the hundreds of thousands. And of course, there's dark posts too, right? We can't see the ones that they've done as dark posts, so those are ads. But that's really good news. Again, going back to that buffer quote, it's not about making it super, high end and super, well produced and well edited and super polished. It's like short and simple and as Cheryl says, snackable, which I love. Elements of effective video, and then we'll get into the lovely demo of the Wave app. Now then, captures attention immediately. And these are facts and stats gleaned from over the last couple of years from Facebook themselves and people like Mary Meeker. She does the annual Internet Trends. Love her. She's a great person to follow. Evokes emotion, right? So there's a reason Facebook brought out all those reactions. You want people to be able to give a love, a like or a love, or a ha-ha, or a wow. And the love, by the way, the heart is the most used emoji or a reaction. Having it be personable and relatable. If possible, designed for sound off. And again, I'm going to show you in the Wave app where you can easily add text overlay. So that means a text overlay or captions. For example, when I'm finished, take that off for a second. When I'm finished this video today, this live, I will pop back in and we're going to add some captions. Facebook has its own automated caption generator, or sometimes what I do is I go back in and I download the whole video, and then I upload it to YouTube, and then I go over to rev.com, rev.com. They're great at adding captions, and you can download the caption file and add it to Facebook. Or you could just type a couple of lines in, at least it's got captions in the beginning. I wanted to use this great video as an example. It's also another Square one. You'll see these done a lot as ads where it's actually a landscape video, but then there's a bar at the top and the bottom. You probably see those a lot, right? So those are Square videos. And this is really short looping video. My good friend here, Natalie Ledwell, she's the founder of Mind Movies, and I thought it was really well done. And the last time I looked at it, had like millions of views. Of course, it's a short video and it loops. Thank you, Joy, for posting the Rev. You guys are awesome. So that's a great example. Short, simple, and she drives people to a 30-second quiz. If we have time later, I might be able to demo that. Anyway, moving along. So let's do this. Here's where people get stuck. They go to a video tool. They're going to create some video, and then they're like, okay, wait, what do I want to say? What is this video about? Where should I send people? In fact, that would be good if you were having those thoughts and feelings and questions. You might go and you start going down a rabbit hole and you're like, ooh, that's a nice picture. Oh, I could add this video clip. I'm guilty of doing that. I'm going to show you an example of a really fun Facebook cover video that I created using the Wave app. Too fun. But anyway, it's really important that you give some thought and you can create a checklist like this. So you're starting with the end in mind. Like, what is the purpose of the video? What's your call to action? What action do you want people to take when they finished watching your video? When you put budget behind your video, if you upload it and then you're going to turn it into an ad using Ads Manager, what will the call to action button say? Keep that in mind even before you create it. You ultimately want your video to drive business. I love that Facebook has finally kind of turned the corner on this. And yesterday, on the Q2 earnings call, Cheryl mentioned proxy metrics. Proxy metrics being things like reach and views and even engagement and anything that is, it's measurable and it's great and it's an important component, but it's not the ultimate measurement. Has to be, did you collect more leads and did you make money? Did you sell? And the example she gave was like, did you see an ad and you go and buy a truck? Did you see an ad and you go and buy Starbucks? So it has to drive business. So that's what you keep in mind when you're making your video. Who's your video for? What's the audience? You have to know your audience well, of course. What's the main theme or topic of the video? What length are you aiming for? That's an important one, because if you're going to see in a moment when I demo this app, you'll be like, oh my gosh, there's so many things I could add in here. How exciting. And then you're like, too long. Now it's 27 minutes and I only meant it to be 15 seconds. And do you have your brand element? So your colors, your logo, and your fonts. And then where will you share your video? Because if you're going to share your video on Instagram, it's got to be square. Ideally, it doesn't have to be square. It could be landscape, but I would do square. People are just so used to square on Instagram. You can do landscape. And then it has to be under 60 seconds. That's the thing with Instagram, though. It's got to be a minute or less, or 60 seconds or under if you're going to share on Instagram as well, right? So that's just kind of a checklist for you guys. And before you get started. So live demo of the Wave app. My God, it is hot today. Hot sunny San Diego. Time to put the AC on. Now then, watch this, friends. I'm going to actually go over to the Wave app in a moment on my computer here, on my desktop. But I wanted to show you something super cool, because this is like just a top screenshot of when you first log into the Wave app. And by the way, you can see I've got down here, you can find them on Facebook or Twitter at Wave Video App. Or they are actually, the Wave is created by a company called Animatron. They're actually an animation app. Animatron.com /Wave. And watch this. Landscape, square, mobile, Facebook cover, and standard 4x3. I got a green line around that, so you think, oh my gosh, that's 5 and 1. But watch this. Look at these 3 wee dots. What does that mean? If I click that, you drop down and you have one more format in here, Instagram stories even. So you've got six different versions of the same video that you're going to create simultaneously. And then you can decide, go into your square and kind of adjust how it's looking, download that. There's my square for Facebook and Instagram. Maybe you think, you know what, now that turned out so well, I'm going to make a Facebook cover version of it, adjust it a little bit. There you go. It's just super easy to use. So there, I got the URL there for you. So animatron.com/wave. All right, so step by step. I'll show you step by step, and then off we go into the app. Super duper easy. You're going to first choose your media, video and images and audio. Audio I always add last, but you could upload your own audio. And all of this, by the way, is royalty free. It's a really cool app insofar as it gives you access to over 2 million royalty free assets. It's pretty amazing. So video clips and images, it could be your own, or you're going to choose, it's 2.5, there you go, from the ones that Wave gives you as part of the account. And you can add text overlay, of course, which you definitely want to do. In fact, you cannot download. If you try to just make a video with like a bunch of video clips, you can't download it until you put text overlay, which makes sense because you don't want to just be taking the video clips. So, and then upload, you do this ahead of time, your brand elements. You can set fonts, colors, logos, and even a watermark. So that goes throughout your whole video. Really nicely done. That'd be your own. So this is a great tool also for agencies, or if you're a social media consultant, professional, a person who is in the business of offering done for you social media content. Perfect tool for that. You can crank out a bunch of videos super easy with all of these different brand elements. So I think I'm going to come back to that. Let me do this. I'm going to go over to my Wave app like this. Actually, just pull up a fresh screen because I've got a few different ones open. There we go. So once you go in, actually for this one I will show it because it's on the screen right now. You see this landing page video. This is what's called a landing page video. This was made in Wave, of course, and that's what you'll see when you first go there. And so if I go back to my other slide, that's what I was going to tell you about. It's actually made in the same format as a Facebook cover video. So if you like let's say you make a Facebook cover video, and then you can also use it as a landing page video. So I've got Wave as an example there, and I've also got this, I think they're French, a French agency called smartandsmooth.com. What a fun name. Watch this. Smart and smooth.com. There they go. Okay, so this video, you should be able to see at the top of your screen. It's coming any second. Oopsies. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I've got, because I have to translate, and then it goes like that. And let me take that off. I think I have to go like this and shorten my screen. It's too wide. There it goes. Wouldn't normally look at it that wide. But yeah, see that? All these beautiful video clips and the text. Obviously, it's in French. Agency Digital. So anyway, that's just an example. And then of this, I wanted to give you this stat. Check this out from Wistia. People spend on average 2.6 times more time on pages with video than without. So another good argument for including video on your landing pages. All right, so I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go create video. Super duper easy. I'm going to move a little guy up there. There we go. Please wait. Okay, so first up, you come to this, and you're going to start out by adding your media, either uploading your own or choosing from video clips or photo images. However, let's even go before that. You want to go in up here at the top right, you got your brands. So you can go with the default, which is just everything that Wave offers. You'll see I've got my own Mari Smith brand there, but you can go into manage brands. And then here's where, let's see up here, I'm going to go new brand, and I'm going to choose from 300 Google fonts. You can search for them or just, whatever you want like that. Add them, and then let's say I also like, I don't know, just making some up for now. Let's say I want all of those. Yep, perfect. Then go back there. I got my fonts, colors, easy peasy. I want this to be green. Not that green. Then you're like, okay, what kind of green? Let's just use the little sliders. Of course, you can type in the hex codes. You probably should definitely do that. You know your hex codes of what you're working with. I'm just going to make it up. But especially those of you, if you're creating videos, professional videos as a service for other folks, then you would know the hex codes or the RGB, whatever they're called, RGBA. And then you can create numerous. You can add different swatches and so on and so forth. And then the third step here is uploading your logo. So you just go here and you're going to upload it from your computer. All right, so I'm not going to do that right now because I've got my own brand up here. I'll show you what that looks like. So I like Railway. I like that font a lot. And then my different color swatches. And then my logos, you'll see I got my little M there, but then I also, you can't read it right there, but I have it. It's a call to action. It says visit marysmith.com/FB Live. So that's just a little call to action I could do. It could be your phone number, whatever you want as a watermark. Okay, so here we go. Let's say you're a personal trainer. Actually, I think that's one of the animatron wave examples. So I'm just going to type in something generic. I'm going to go fitness. I'm going to start out with a video clip. You'll see there's so many here. Now, the cool thing is, depending on the plan, you can go and you can check it out. They've got different pricing levels, different levels. But everything that has the zero, the red zero, that's included in your plan. There's a lot. There's tons and tons. So let's say, okay, I like this girl doing some crazy move here. And as you hover over it, it's really cool because as you hover over it, it actually starts to move. Maybe you're doing one about running. Let's do this girl here. So we go that, cross, squat, thrust. Oh my gosh, I'm out of breath just watching her. Now, what's cool is it's automatically, because I'm in my brand, it's automatically brought me my color scheme. I've got that transparent background and so on and so forth. Now I can actually just go in here and I can stretch or drag or drop that as long or as short as I want. I'm going to add in my message here. New challenge. Actually, my friends at Beachbody, they often do 30-day challenges or something like that. New 30-day challenge. And so I might want to do something like that. You could add a second text right here. Open now. Now, I could also... oh, yeah, I think I want to do my... Yeah, I see what I'm doing. Da, 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 da. Oh, I know why, because there, that's what good. I knew I had a highlight font. Good. So then you can go with the text size, smaller, bigger, whatever, and then you can position it here. You can also grab with this nifty little thing, watch this, so it's going to show you the various ways for the text to appear. And you can actually instantly preview them. I kind of like that one with the little line that pops out. Or the one, what's my other favorite? Not that one, not that one. Comes from the side, pops up. That's quite a good one. That's not bad like that. So we'll go like that. And then let's say we go here. And maybe for here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add I'm going to finish with an image. So fitness. And I'm going to show you one I did already a little bit ago. And it's super, super awesome. Oh, that looks fun. Okay. Beautiful women. High-fiving as they're doing their... posing for their push-ups. Now, each video clip, when you bring it in, it's going to have the ending text right here where you have sign up now and you can add your logo, or you can just go ahead and go like this. Message me. Now, that'd be fine because let's say you decided your call to action is there's going to be a message button on this. And for this, I don't know, I might put like my Mari Smith right here. I'm going to do that in the highlight color. Come on. There it goes. Something like that. Perfect. So, and let's say I don't want that right now. Now, and then I can shorten that up. Now you've also got your transitions. Oh, I haven't let go. Come on, let go. Various different transitions. See? Between each segment. Sometimes I just like no transition. I just want it to move speedily along. And then I can go to my watermark. Come on. Come on. Oh, there it goes. So let's say I want this. I want to use. You're going to click on use. And let's say I want my logo up in the top left. And then maybe, in this case, I probably won't use this, but this is where I was telling you I've got, this is another watermark. It's a call to action. It just says visit marysmith.com/live, Facebook Live. Okay, so that's all that. Now I'm going to go and let's say, oh, I've done all that work, but I want it square. So watch this. I'm going to go in here and now I'm going to actually be able to move this gal. Come on. Oh, she's not behaving. Oh, because I'm still in watermark. Duh. I have to go back to edit. Silly me. Edit. There she goes. So I'm just going to move her, see, because she's a big, and sometimes you can actually reduce the size or increase or zoom the video. I'm going to put her like that, and let's see how these girls are doing. I want to move them over like that. Now then, I'm going to go get some music, and I want it to be, how about catchy riffs? It's fun stuff. And it doesn't, you might not be able to hear it because it's going to come out and then through my, oh, let's use that one. Guitar funk riffing. Okay, so now what I like too is that I can actually preview each of the individual sections like that. Each one, when you click into it, it's got a play button. Or I can go here and preview the whole thing. Turn it up. See that? Now I think, okay, this is too long. It's 6.5 seconds. So I might either add a bit more. I could add some second text. Or, let me just put here. Get fit today. Just take that one off. And you can drag and drop these little text blocks. Or let's say you totally change your mind and you want this part to be first. You can grab that video block and move it first. Ta-da! Of course, I wouldn't do it like that, but it could be. I would definitely start with a video clip first because it's the movement. Remember, the movement that catches the eye. If I'm making this for Instagram and Facebook, of course, which I mentioned for sure, then there you go. Isn't that fun? Let's say, okay, it's perfect. I love it. I'm done. Publish. All you do is hit download video and it'll take a little minute and it'll download. And like I say, now if you're like, gosh, I really want that. That turned out great. Now I want it as a cover video. I know. Hold on. I got to text Christopher and tell him to put the AC on. I'm sitting here in a little sauna. Can you put the AC on, please? The show must go on, right, ladies and gents? So it's going to take a little second to render. While it's doing that, I'm going to go back over here and what else did I want to show you real particular of some good things here. That's really it. So easy. You choose your video, your images, your audio. Boom, boom, boom. So easy. Choosing from what Wave offers. Or it could be a mixture. Could be because like something like that, I probably would have put in at least a headshot of my own, right? If that ad was for me and I'm a fitness trainer, I'm going to finish up perhaps with a photo of myself, and then some text. Always the text overlay with the call to action, really nicely done. Great app. So and we went through that. What else did I have for you? Oh, just a summary. Good. And then I'll see if you guys got any questions. Let me go back over here. It's probably ready to download. Oh, it's still being rendered. You know what? I did have a super fun one. It doesn't take long. It doesn't take long. Where's the one I wanted to show you? It was so fun. So fun. Okay, watch this one. Actually, I downloaded it. I was hoping to be able to play it right inside my app. I'm using Ecamm Live, by the way, for this. Ecamm Live. Oh, I can. I'm going to play you this video. I'm going to play you this inside of the app so you'll be able to hear it better. Downloads, go to my downloads. Oh, this is, okay, folks, warning. As you see on your screen now, enter to win. It's a demo. It's a demo. I don't really have a contest to win a cruise with me, but I kind of got inspired when I was making it. I think maybe I will. How fun is that? Okay, so I'm going to take, I think I'm going to take my, picture. I'm going to take my was looping there. But you got the idea, right? How cool is that? So let me show you just so ridiculously easy that was to make. And that was obviously a Facebook cover. And I just searched for the word cruise, and I found this lady on her, well, actually I found this beautiful. I just searched this one. I searched for tropical beach. And then I added this in. Actually, I think I didn't start. See how I started it out? You can see where the text block is. Hopefully you can. It might be small on your screen, but down here you'll see I give it just a few seconds, just like 1 second. Yeah, because the text is 4 seconds, the video is 5.5 seconds. You might not be able to see that. But in other words, if I play that, you'll see what I mean. See, you get the beach, then the text comes in. It's kind of fun. So you can easily do that, position the text where you want. And then this gal, and then I just searched for cruise boat, this one, right? And then this was a different version of the gal with the big hat. Fun. I just had so much fun with that. I'm like, oh, okay. All right, let's create a square version of that. Like I say, here we go. We just move her where we want. Maybe we want to make the font bigger, so on and so forth. Make that one bigger. Different font, whatever. This is now we're looking at, see the branding? The branding is default. So this is actually not using my own brand, but I could easily switch to it. Oh, actually, I think I'm in the demo app right here. Yeah, because this one I had already made this video in the test app. But I could move that over and make that video in where my branding is. So I just put my own branding on it. But yeah, no, you can just go in each block, go ahead and switch it up. Where's my cruise boat? Make sure that that's in front and center. It's pretty cool stuff. All right, so let's do a quick summary and let's see if you guys got questions. First, test short videos. Remember what Sheryl Sandberg said about Tropicana, and the example was the 6 seconds, believe it or not, 6 seconds performed better than 15 seconds, which is astounding to me, and she called it snackable. Now, these are for your ads. They're not obviously for your Facebook Lives. You can go much longer, and actually, earlier this year, was it, if my memory serves me correctly, that Facebook came right out and said that they are favoring long video. Oops, I just realized I didn't put my camera back on. Come back, camera, overlays, options, picture in picture. There I am. Facebook came right out and said that they're favoring longer form videos. Now, what did that mean? At the time, longer meant 90 seconds or longer because that's the length that they'll start to put ad breaks in. So with Facebook Lives, I believe Sheryl said yesterday 4 or 5 minutes or longer. With uploaded videos, 90 seconds or longer. So it's both, right? It's not like you suddenly want to be trying to produce nothing but 6-second videos. That'd be crazy. But you want to experiment and do a little of both. Short videos in square formats, strong visuals, great, beautiful, powerful. Your own footage, stock footage. Obviously, if you want to check out the Wave video app, they have 2.5 million of these beautiful visuals. Now then, I put here storyboard. Now, even if it's just scribbled out in a scrap piece of paper, I want to do this, or maybe you just get inspiration like I did with that beautiful cruise. I think I'll put it up as my Facebook cover video, see what response we get. People will be like, "Where's your contest? I want to cruise with you." Keep it short and simple. KNISS. Keep it short and simple. So when you storyboard your message, I know what I'm like, is I try to pack too much in. And I'm like, no, you know what? We're going simple. We want one clear, simple message is always better. One clear, simple message, clear, simple call to action. You can always do multiple videos. And then obviously, this whole Facebook Live is brought to you by myself and in partnership with my good friends over at Wave. And you can check them out. Quickly create professional videos. And my little 1, 2, 3, 4 steps that I just put together for you there. And that's it. So this is actually a video training series. I'm going to be doing a second part, same time, same station next week, Thursday, 10 a.m. Pacific. I'll put an announcement up. I'll let you all know. And also, Wave app are going to be putting these videos on one landing page, so you can come back and look at all three. What we're going to talk about next is video distribution, is where to publish your videos for maximum visibility. I get questions around this a lot, folks. It's like, they'll be like, oh, I optimized a video for Facebook. Now what do I do? Do I put the exact same one on YouTube? Is it too much? Or do I put my YouTube videos on Facebook? Or, what about my Facebook Live? Do I download them and then put them on YouTube? Or do I need to edit them first? Or, what about making clips for Instagram? Things like that. So that's what we're going to talk about a lot on part 2 is really distribution, where to publish your videos for maximum visibility. Okay, friends? Outstanding. Let's see what questions you might have. And We'll do that. Good deal. Just before we go. And the AC's kicked in. Whew. I can see them over there, but that's oh, okay. I'm seeing some great questions coming. This is beautiful. Oh, you guys are awesome. Okay, let me do this. And then that. Hi, Kim. Kim Castle in the house. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you enjoyed. Thanks for tuning in. I know you're a big Facebook Liver and a big video creator yourself. Excuse me. T-A-A, what a fun name. Ta Vicroy. Can you create, whoops, it just jumped there. Can you create wave videos on mobile? It's just for desktop. They don't have, as far as I know, I'll have to double check, but they only have desktop right now. I know it's funny because I actually tried on my browser this morning. I tried on my iPhone Safari this morning, and it wouldn't work. So desktop for sure right now. Herb Reeves, can these be used to promote a Facebook group? Sure, of course. Absolutely. Yeah. James, how can we get updated for your weekly show? Oh, you're very kind. Thanks for asking. Good question. So long as you, well, actually, that's a really good question. So for right now, this is a 3-part series in conjunction with Wave, as I say. I'm going to show you a little trick here that you should definitely do. Go back to share my desktop. You want to go ahead and go to my page and go to the following. I'm pretty sure you can do this on mobile as well. And then go to notifications. You click on the little pencil and just get notified when I'm doing my live posts. I don't go live that often, so you would get maybe 3 a week or something at most. So this is pretty good. So you'll get, just check that. And that's a really good thing to do for all pages that you follow and that you like to know when they're going live. Okay, friends? Let me just see, for the heck of it, if it's possible to check that on oh yeah, it is. Okay, perfect. I always like to show my phone if I can. Why not? QuickTime. Where's my QuickTime? QuickTime. Oh, I wonder if it would do it. Yeah, it should do it, even though we're using that over there. A new movie recording. I want it to be my... No, not me on camera again. My phone. Oh, not all my pictures, not my music. Come on. I'm always saving ads. No, I don't know, a new version. Blah, blah, blah. All right, so you should be able to see that. I'm sharing everything on my screen today. Here's what I did. This is just in my regular app. I went to my friends over at Social Media Examiner. This is how you sign up for notifications on mobile. Go to the following button. Tap it. Over here, you're going to have get notifications set to be on, and then you're going to have edit notification settings. And right here, you want to tap all live posts. Okay, friends? So that's how you do it for mobile to get notified when people are going live. People always ask me, how are you sharing your phone? It's just QuickTime. QuickTime. Put that down there. Stop sharing for now. That was a great question. Thank you so much for asking that one. Herb, I think it was. Thank you, Kat. Awesome. Let's see. Salma. My question is, do you recommend using one video content strategy to create multiple videos for multiple platforms? Oh, one product, multiple. Yeah. You know what's a good one to look at, Salma, is actually that Tropicana, right? I mean, it's fruit juice, vegetable juice, and they're creative. You know, we can always look at and get inspiration from big brands that have big budgets, even though we're using simple, affordable tools and maybe our own footage, our own photography with our iPhone, simple lighting. You don't need to spend a fortune, but definitely you could do one product, multiple videos. Yeah, great question, Salma. Veronica, that is so kind of you to say. I'm feeling a little disheveled out here because I got so hot, but it's all good. Yeah, suddenly. And it's muggy too, and San Diego's not always that muggy, but it is. Thank you so much, Mohammed. Glad to have you here. Thank you, Louise. You guys are awesome. Oh, thank you, Gui. Gui, that's a fun name too. What tool do you use to make such stunning live videos? Today I'm using Ecamm Live, but I do have a new camera. I used to just use my HD, actually I have it down here with a little sticky on it, right? Does anybody else do this? Put a sticky note over your camera. This is just a Logitech HD. This is great. It's a great little camera. Oops, I don't quite have it on screen. There you go. That's a Logitech HD 1080. Excellent camera. I used that one for years. And then I just recently have switched up to, that's actually a Sony a6000. Make sure it comes in focus. Like if I kind of get myself out of the way, it'll focus on the background. And then I have a ring light. I have two different lights here. But thanks for saying. Yeah, I really appreciate it. It does make a difference. Oh, Kim, what a great question. She says, is there a storyboard tool you recommend? Gosh, does anybody know of a storyboard tool? Well, I mean, the cool thing is yeah, I know I was saying that. For me, I like to sometimes use just pen and paper, right, to scribble it out. Otherwise, a mind map software is good. That's how the mind works, obviously, like more of a mind map, right? I suppose Trello, you could use something like that. Yeah. Thank you, Ralph. And Kama, what ring light do I use? I forget the name of it. I think it's Diva something. I just got it on Amazon. Yeah. Christina, great question here too. Videos should be suited to the viewer experience on different platforms, though, right? She says, design content with the user mindset in mind. Excellent point, Christina. You hit it right on the head there, because sometimes what we do is we'll do a Facebook Live and then we're like, okay, that's fine for all platforms, but really you want to keep the message super concise for, obviously Instagram's only 1 minute, but just, you could kind of chop it up or just repurpose. Yeah, Kim, Trello, exactly. I like Trello too, but okay. So, my friends, I think we need to press the pause button there. I've been broadcasting for a little while, and we're complete on this part now. It's been lovely being with you as always. Hey, by the way, I didn't even mention, but Wave is, let me go back over here and do this. I'll go over and open up a new incognito window and bring up my Wave, and so that you can see the pricing. You probably saw that already, but there's a free version. So it shows that you can do monthly or annually. There's a pro agency and ultimate. If you are an agency, I mean, this is really a great deal. And you get all of these assets, 250,000 images and video clips. You remember when I was showing you, and some of them had the 0. All the ones that had the red 0, those are the ones that are included. Otherwise, they have a price each for the premium ones. But there's tons to choose from in the included ones. Now then, but you can have a free. You can totally test it out for free. It does have the Wave watermark on it, and I think you're limited to 10 megabytes size, and then only a limited number of videos that you can download. But it's totally usable. You can get in there and really play with it and get a sense of if it's something that would suit your needs and meet your needs. And yeah, always a pleasure to serve you, my friends. Any questions, Wave are very responsive. You can check them out on their page, and they'd be happy to help you as well. All right, we'll see you again real soon. I'm going live again tomorrow at 10 a.m., same time, on Social Media Examiner's page. I will be a guest over there talking about some new Facebook stuff with my good friend Mike Stelzner. We'll see you again soon. If I can be of service, let me know. Always happy to help. Ciao for now.